Hey, everybody. Today we're going to talk about Plan, Do, Study, Act for building dashboards or reports or any kind of data. So we talk a lot about PDSA when it comes to quality improvement, performance improvement, whatever words you use to define that ongoing basis, or that project management structure that you use for continuous quality improvement. But the Plan, Do, Study, Act methodology actually works really well for building dashboards that you're going to put in front of people. So today we're going to talk about what that translation looks like. Okay, so Plan, Do, Study, Act for dashboards. So the first piece is planning, right? So when you're planning a dashboard, what are you looking for? Audience. Who is the end user? Can you get in front of them? Can you talk to them? Can they help you define utility and define the data? And so when we say define utility, what is it that they expect to be able to do from the dashboard that you're going to build for them? So really doing whatever, planning meetings, planning studies, all the things you can do so that the report builders really have a sense of the business case, right? So it's not just, here's a set of requirements, or I want to see this. You need to get down to that root level of, rather than what do you want to see, what are you trying to do is the question we should be asking. Okay, so then once you've gotten through planning and you get to the do stage, that's really the report builders building the report, right? Think of that as draft one. Here we go. Let's create something to look at. Okay. Next is study. So put that dashboard in front of the end user. Maybe you can test run them, ask them to use the dashboard in front of you, click around and see what they do naturally, have them talk through what they're expecting to find versus what they are finding, and really gather that feedback. So lots of different ways to get feedback, but the study stage in this framework that I'm presenting today is a feedback stage. Okay, so next is act. Really making that available. This is kind of your data infrastructure, right? Putting it in a place where end users can access it, whether it's through a login or file folder, whatever your delivery is going to be, and creating the process that the end users know how to use it, where to get to it, and when it's going to be refreshed and how often. Those things should have been defined earlier, but creating any user guides, this is the way to really put that into place. Okay, so if everything doesn't go according to plan, like it rarely does, maybe you plan, maybe you build a dashboard, and then maybe during the study period you realize that you need to plan some more, and then build a draft two. And so this process can be cyclical until you finalize at the act stage. So again, that's Plan, Do, Study, Act in terms of building dashboards, and hope you find that useful. Thanks.